Hey guys, this is Luboš from Release Engineering, and this is my status for the Sprint 8. So Sprint 8 is pretty much all about orchestrator, and I took the, let's say, compose part of it, which means once the module is built, it's immediately followed by Koji sign repo, which is supposed to generate repo data for the module. So people can consume it, or we can, make it part of Compose. So the decision was that we are about to use Koji sign repo for exactly this task. However, the Koji sign repo was pulled off from staging environment, so it's no longer present. We can't use it, and I decided to pretty much write a local script, which is using all the libraries from pungi, and it has the same behavior, but uses libhiv instead of yum as it's currently in the sign repo proposal. So I did use Daniel's experimental branch, which is using libhiv, and it's pretty much going to the very same as Koji sign repo. So it only dumps all RPMs from tag onto file system, of course, for all architectures defined in the tag. And it does apply multi-lib rules, which can be configured. So you can see that the command line option is pretty much the same from Koji sign repo, except of the target there, because we don't locally, we don't have paths as Koji, so we don't have any default destination. So that's it. You can just dump the tag. Should be quite quick. So it dumps the tag. It creates repo data for each architecture, and it deploys the module empty file into repo data or comps file if you specify it. So the script is called pungi sign repo prototype, and it's supposed to be triggered after the module build is done. Each module build is represented by a single tag, which can be dumped with this script in form of repo data. The big goal with this script is to just grab the library and reuse it in Koji sign repo. So that's the long-term goal. The another part of Sprint, or another task that I've done for Sprint, is that we were in need to actually read Koji tag for a given module, ideally from PDC. So as current solution, I've decided to use tree variant and just assign Koji tag to it. So pretty much every time when you import a tree, which is output of pungi sign repo prototype or Koji sign repo, you need to map it into some variant so we actually know what the data is inside. So this mapping to variant is also identified by tag, since we know that module can be represented only by one tag, at least as far as single artifact goes, which is RPM in this case. So it's there. And that's pretty much all for this sprint. Ciao, ciao.